Hi, I'm Dave Abrams.
And I'm Kristin and Dave. Welcome to Anne Arundel County Week in Review. In this episode, we'll tell you how Downs Park inspired a series of novels, and we'll tell you about some changes coming for curbside collection. But first, making headlines this week. For the last several months, we've been updating you on the budget process. Well, now it's complete as the County Council voted 6-1 to approve the $1.3 billion operating budget and 6-year capital budget plan. If you really want to understand all of the big issues such as taxes, how we'll jumpstart construction projects and other parts of the budget, we have the show for you. Our latest episode of Public Affairs Now features Chief Administrative Officer John Hammond and Education Director Emily Brandenburg. To check out the show whenever you want, head over to YouTube and search for Arundel TV. Once you get to our page, just click on Public Affairs Now, Episode 8. Then grab the popcorn and be the biggest budget expert on your block. Biggest budget expert. Biggest budget.
Yeah. I'm here. Are you happy to see me?
I know. It's great to have you back on the show.
Thank you. I went for the Bradley Cooper look today.
That's fantastic.
Yeah?
Fantastic.
Yeah, that's working?
Yes, absolutely.
So Chris is on vacation.
Lucky guy.
I didn't get the memo. So I flew in from Annapolis, and boy, are my arms tired.
Flew in?
I did. I flew in from Annapolis, and boy, are my arms tired.
Cut this guy. We need another co-anchor.
Well, Kristin, as you know, the budget pays for a lot of things. Some of those things are for the adults,
right,
like bonds and water and sewer bills and stuff like that. But this week we had something for the kids. That's right, big trucks.
All right.
What's your favorite? There's the Vactor truck, not the Velociraptor truck.
Darn.
There's the sweeper, the bucket truck, the paint truck, the roll-off truck, and more. Now I have a feeling that I know which one it is.
All right,
it's got to be the roll-off.
It is.
See,
it's the roll-off truck.
It's all because the roll-off truck, as you know, takes the recycling away from our parks.
That's right.
And the big, huge, what do you call those?
Big advocate of the A-frames leaving the parks with all that recycling.
Yes. Well, the Department of Public Works came out in force to the Odenton Library this week and brought a fleet of 10 life-size toys for the kids to ooh and ah at. We talked with DPW spokesman Matt Deal about the demonstration, and here's what he had to say.
Well, this is the Touch a Truck event at the Odenton Regional Library, and DPW was invited to participate, and we jumped at the chance because we knew it would be a great way for us to get out and enjoy the public, have them enjoy our trucks. Kids love trucks. They love loud things. They're able to get in the trucks, honk the horns. Obviously, that's a big crowd pleaser for most anyway. And our guys have been fantastic. They love, our operators are able to not only assist the kids getting in and out, they're able to talk to everybody, answer their questions. They enjoy doing it. They enjoy these opportunities, and it's just been a beautiful day and a fun event for everyone.
Now, for those of you keeping track at home, DPW has 146 vehicles. That's not including Kristin's truck.
Oh, they don't want to come see my truck.
Now, Kristin, you know the kids absolutely love this stuff. I had the chance to be out there today.
Okay.
And you may have noticed in Matt's clip that there's just beep, beep, beep every time he's talking because every kid had to honk the horn.
They love climbing up and they have to honk the horn. Yes.
They absolutely love this stuff. And so I bet you didn't know this.
Okay.
New Jersey, of all places, came up with a genius concept. Okay?
New Jersey did?
New Jersey.
Okay.
I know.
All right.
Home of Chris Christie. They have a theme park. It is called Diggerland.
Diggerland.
And at Diggerland, you can schedule your birthday party. You know, the kids wear their hard hats, and they can actually, get in the booth and, operate the cranes and the backhoes and all that stuff.
That's pretty neat.
So, I think we need to have a field trip to investigate this and find out if this is something that could work here in Anne Arundel County.
We always come up with great ideas on the show, and we never follow through with them.
Like, we could wear Bob the Builder stuff,
I'm all about it.
You like Bob the Builder?
I do like. Is that the same as Thomas the Tank Engine? Is that on that same channel?
I think they're related.
Are they?
I think they might be neighbors.
Bob the Builder, Thomas the Tank.
I think they both live in Revere Beach.
So while you guys were out there for Touch a Truck, did
Yes.
you teach the kids the recycle cheer?
No, what's the recycle chair?
We'll have to do that a little later.
Let's see it now.
No, we'll do it later.
Why not now?
We'll do it at the end of the show.
At the end of the show?
At the end of the show.
Okay, I can't wait.
Yes. Well, in a ribbon cutting rivaled only by the opening of Sonic in Edgewater a couple of years ago, Steak and Shake is finally here. Chris
Yay!
Casey picked the wrong time to be gone.
He sure did.
Yeah. The chain opened its first restaurant in Millersville this week, and our crews were there. Here's what County Executive Shue had to say about the new business.
This is the first new business opening since the passage of our budget a week ago. And our budget is all about new business formation and job creation. So it means a lot to me that this business is opening here today. And I want to especially acknowledge this entrepreneur, Khalil Ahmed, for risking his money, his time, the sweat of his brow to open this new business here in our county.
Man, Chris sure picked the wrong week to go on vacation.
He did. This was like a major event. I mean, you know, you mentioned the Sonic opening, and I don't know if you remember that, but I mean, you had
That
cars.
was a big deal.
Yeah, you had cars lined up down Route 2, off, you know, the parking lot onto Route 2 for days for that.
Yeah.
And this was a lot like that. It was a huge amount of people. People waited outside for like 3 hours to get into this place to get a burger. And it was my first time there. I think where are they based? I think it's in the South. I believe I want to say Georgia. Chuck can check my facts on that.
Okay.
But it was good. It was basically it's a burger joint, but they have, you know, they're known for their milkshakes and they have all kinds of different styles of burgers. So
But it's not a steak. Is it just a really...
it's a steak burger.
It is a steak.
It's a steak burger.
It's a steak burger.
So like I think when they make the patties, you know, they put some steak in that
Ground
mixture.
sirloin? Okay.
Something like I'm not gonna
I'm
divulge
just wondering what
company
the steak-
secrets.
Okay.
But the thing about this is that, you know, it's a new business opening in Anne Arundel County, and whenever that happens, you know, you get excited because it makes a big difference. It helps everybody. It creates jobs. The number of employees they have just at this one store is, you know, over 100.
It looks gorgeous.
It does.
I've
it
gone
does.
by while they were building it. I haven't been since it opened, but it looks fantastic.
And the Old Mill Patriots now have a good place to stop.
Yeah,
for
after
a burger.
homecoming
Yes.
and all their games, that's fantastic.
Yep.
So what are we missing now? Because we've got a Steak and Shake, we've got a Sonic. We don't have an In-N-Out.
That's true.
We don't have an In-N-Out, Jack in the Box.
That's a good call at Jack and Box. All the California burger
All the
places.
California chains.
I mean, how many different kinds of ways can you make a burger? I mean, America has no shortage of new ways to do burgers.
But I did hear some interesting late breaking news about a chicken place.
What?
Late breaking news.
There's
What is that? Yes.
What?
In Gambrels, we're getting a Roy Rogers.
Oh.
Roy Rogers.
See, I'm old enough to remember
You
when
know.
Roy Rogers was a very big deal. The
Yes.
Fixins Bar
Yes,
was what it's all
yes.
about.
The biscuits.
Yeah.
Yep, we're getting that. And Gambrels, and I think it's coming by the end of the year. I want to say in the fall.
Sounds like another taste test, you know, Steak and Shake and Roy Rogers and
all about it.
whatever else. I'm sure there will be more.
Bring on the food.
Okay. Did we get? I know the burger, the burrito wars are.
No,
going,
we
so
need the burrito. We have to
I'm more
talk
into
about
the
that.
burrito wars.
Okay.
Let's do that
Let's
first.
figure that out.
Well, we're going to take a quick break, but when we return, we'll talk to Molly Cannon about some changes to trash and recycling pickup for some customers. Take a look at our community calendar for events around town, and don't go away. We'll be right back.
Welcome back. Joining us on the program this week, we have Molly Cannon, Community Services Manager for the county's Waste Management Services Program. Molly, thank you for joining us this week.
Kristin, it's my pleasure. Thank you for having me.
Absolutely. And one of the topics that we want to discuss today is we have a day change for our curbside customers that'll be occurring in early July. And this isn't the entire county. This is mostly North County.
Yes.
So can you explain a bit about why we're going to be experiencing this change and also what areas will be affected, generally speaking?
Sure. Most of the changes will happen in the northeastern part of the county. Effective July 6th, we have 7 contracts that will be starting anew. When we start new contracts, very often the routes change. We have new contractors and we've re-engineered the routes a little bit for efficiency. So some customers will experience a change in the day of their collection. Most of the changes will happen in the very northern part of the county in neighborhoods like Brooklyn, Brooklyn Park, Wasena Heights, Arundel Village, in the areas mostly where there's alley collections right now.
Okay.
Those areas will move to Monday. But there's other changes happening throughout the county as well. In other areas like Pasadena, Glen Burnie, and Serona Park, we're making some changes in those neighborhoods as well.
Okay. Now, how are you notifying customers? What are they expecting to hear as far as what their day will be?
We've sent the customers who are experiencing day changes, we've already sent them a letter explaining that effective July 6th, their new collection day, on the week of July 6th, their new collection day will be whatever it changes to. We're reminding them of a couple of important things. One is to have their material available at 6 o'clock on the curb. Our routes start at 6 and there'll be changes in the way that the routes run because we've reorganized them a bit. So it's very important to have everything out by 6 o'clock in the morning. So we've already sent them a letter. Next week we'll send another postcard to remind them that this will happen effective the week of July 6th. So hopefully all of our customers have been notified at least once and we'll remind them again next week.
2 notices in the mail, and if you're out there watching this and you're wondering whether or not you'll be affected, you've even gone as far as to put this on the web, correct?
Yes, our customers can go online if they're not sure if they're affected by a change. They can go to the county webpage, go to our recycling and trash page and click on the big banner and it'll take them to a page that has maps. If their day is changing, their neighborhood will be on a map. If they don't see anything on the map, their collection day will stay the same. But they should, even if the day isn't changing, the timing on the routes might. So everybody needs to be very careful to have their material on the curb before 6 o'clock in the morning because that's when the routes start running.
That's really important to emphasize because a lot of folks have gotten used to whatever time they're used to their truck driver
Right.
coming by, and that could change even if your day doesn't change. So this is one of many things that you are working with as a community services manager. Can you explain to us a bit about how long you've been working with our waste management department and about some of your other responsibilities?
Sure. I started with waste management 21 years ago, and I managed a program called the Community Services Division. In addition to curbside collection, we manage the 3 recycling centers at the northern, central, and southern locations in the county. And we also have bulky metal. We'll come and, when you schedule your refrigerators and exercise bikes for collection, we'll come and pick it up and make sure that that gets recycled.
That's a lot logistics-wise. So
Everything's moving.
Everything's moving. And again, it's really important to emphasize about the 6 a.m. collection, making sure you have your material out by 6 a.m. So while you're here on the program, were there any other things you wanted to emphasize about what we offer curbside to our customers?
Sure. Our curbside services are really robust. We can collect bulky items, mostly bulky furniture. When you're done with that Barcalounger or that sofa, you don't need to haul it to a convenience center or to the landfill. You can put it out at the curb on your collection day and we'll pick it up. You can do that every collection day if you want to, but we ask our customers to limit it to 3 items at a time so we don't fill up the truck with what they cleaned out of their garage.
It makes sense. And if folks are wondering more about bulk services or other things that we provide at the curb, should they also go to that same website where the maps are?
They should go as far as the recycling and trash website and then find the curbside curbside services, and it's all there. We also have a customer service department that is standing by Monday through Friday from 7:30 to 4, ready to help our customers. All you have to do is call 410-222-6100, and we can answer your questions and help you out with any kind of problems that you might be having.
Easy enough. Well, you guys do a terrific job. Thank you for all your many years of service and all you've done to help facilitate things for this day change and make it easier for everyone involved.
Thank you, Kristen.
Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back with more Week in Review after this.
I wish I was in school. If only I had a math test today. I'll stay after class. I'll clean the chalkboard. I wish I was in school.
School ends, but free lunches for your kids don't have to. Find your local food bank at feedingamerica.org/summer meals for help.
Welcome back. This is a great time to get out and enjoy our parks. One local woman has done that, and her favorite spot at Downs Park in Pasadena inspired the setting for a series of novels. Sara Gannon caught up with her this week to find out more about the Corn Maze. Sara?
Today I'm here with Kaye Guiliani, local author of The Corn Maze. And we are actually at Downs Park, where she was basically inspired by the book. And thank you for meeting me here today.
Sure, happy to.
Can you tell me a little bit about how your book, The Corn Maze, came about?
Yes, actually I live in Odenton, and every day on 175 I passed a corn maze. This is actually done by Maryland Sunrise Farm every year in our community. And as I was driving past one day, I thought about an incident where a woman and her baby never found their way out of the corn maze, and they actually ended up calling the police at 8 o'clock at night. And I started to think, what would it be like? Why didn't she just walk out the side of the maze? It wasn't that big of a place. And then I thought, what would it be like if you started walking out sideways and kept walking and never still found your way out? And that's inspired the book of Alicia, who actually ends up stumbling into another dimension, minding her own business, and about her coming of age and how she gets home again.
Oh, wow. And I know that you have the Corn Maze and then the Corn Maze 2.
Right.
And is there a Corn Maze 3 coming out?
There is. The Corn Maze 3 is due to be released in about another month. So that will be a trilogy, unless I'm having so much fun writing it that I add a fourth. You know. But it's been a very exciting process, and I've really enjoyed it. All of the special areas in my book are Maryland focal points. Everything, every space where it's a portal to another dimension is actually a place that's special to me in Maryland. And one of the portals is right here, the Wishing Bench at Downs Park. I came here as a young mother, and then after, when my kids were in school, to make fervent wishes for my future. And to me, it's always been a very quiet and magical place. So why not add it to my book as one of the quiet and magical places where you could actually travel to another dimension? So that's why I added this particular place.
Very good. Now, do you have any book signings coming up?
I do, actually. Some of them come up kind of on the spur of the moment, but one where you can be sure to find me is at the Maryland Sunrise Farm Corn Maze, where I will be signing books every weekend. And also, the maze this year has been designed and will have costumed characters from my book. So the entire maze is built around my story. We'll have t-shirts for sale. You can try to find the magic rock. There'll be toys for my characters. So it's going to be a really big deal, and I hope that you'll try to find out. I don't have the dates yet. If you'll contact the Maryland Sunrise Farms website, they will put all the most recent information about when the dates begin.
Very good. Now, do you have a website, and how can you get your books?
I sent everybody to Amazon.com. It's because I get the biggest royalty from Amazon.com. That's, you know, but you can get it wherever books are sold. Okay. If you go to a Walden Books, or if you go to a bookseller's, you might have to order it. They don't always keep my books on hand, but they'll order them for you.
Very good. You're a true inspiration. You really are.
Thank you very much.
Thank you for meeting me today.
Thank you.
And back to you in the studio.
Thanks, Sara. That's pretty cool. Now, here's a fun fact. There is a billboard at the Corn Maze advertising the books, and you see the pretty girl in the ad? That is Isabel Barrick, a student at Arundel High School. Imagine going to school every day and seeing a billboard with your picture on it. Great job, Isabel, and great job, Kaye. We'll have to check out those books. Thankfully, this is not Children of the Corn, Dave. This is inspired by the Corn Maze. I'll read them as long as there's no creepy clowns.
I want to thank you for calling me Dave and not calling me Chris.
Well, I'm so used to
that would be
looking over and
that would be
seeing
really
Chris.
embarrassing. But you know, I have to congratulate you.
Why?
I mean, everyone at Week in Review
I don't want to talk
is
about this.
so proud of you,
Dave,
Kristin.
Stop it. Because I've been doing such a great job getting our recycling rate up.
No, it's so much bigger than that.
No,
Chuck, can you
no.
show us the pictures for a moment here? Look at, oh, that is gorgeous. Kristin, congratulations.
Okay, just calm down.
I'm not even on the registry. How do I get on the registry? What do I need to do?
There is no registry. But I will take this moment to put a shine on one of our local businesses that is new in downtown Annapolis.
Another ribbon cutting?
Another ribbon cutting. This is for one of my good girlfriends from the music scene. She has opened a bridal consignment shop in downtown Annapolis called Love and Lace Boutique. So ladies out there, if you have a wedding dress that's taking up space in your house and you don't want it anymore, consider having it consigned with Cindy Wells. She's at Love and Lace Bridal Boutique. And anyone looking for a wedding dress, she gets gorgeous gowns like the ones in the pictures that you can go and get for a much cheaper price than buying from the store. So.
Well, you did a fabulous job.
Thank
you look
you.
wonderful in the pictures.
Thank you, but I am not
perhaps
married.
we should, let's just clear it up right now.
Clear that. I'm not married.
But just so our biggest fans know, Kristin is spoken for. So don't call us. Don't email me. I can't help you here. But you did a very good job on.
Are we leading to a new segment here on Week in Review of The Bachelorette? Here I am.
You want to do that?
No, I don't.
Are you sure?
I'm sure. But we could do it to Chris.
I hate The Bachelorette.
We could do it to Chris.
Yes.
Yes.
Let's talk about Chris for the rest of the show.
Ladies, how would you like a tall, dark glass of handsome? Because Chris Casey is usually in the seat waiting for you.
Wait, I think I have his phone number here.
Should we pop that up on the screen?
Do I have his cell number? Chuck, can you put that up on the screen? No, we're not going to do that.
Do you enjoy kayaking? Getting kicked off of the high school swimming team? Chris Casey.
I'll tell you what, Chris does owe us a pound of rockfish.
Oh,
because I believe he is fishing today.
And a Smith Island cake.
Yeah, and I called him to see if he was going to be on the show today because my wires got crossed and I didn't know. That's why I'm here today.
Right.
That's why I flew in and my arms are really tired.
Really tired.
Yeah, and he was kind of short with me.
Yeah, you probably couldn't hear you through all the fun he was having.
There was all this screaming going. It was like the kids. It was like the kids at the DPW event. There was horns going off and stuff. I don't know what was going on.
Maybe he was at a Touch a Truck event. Who knows?
We'll have to find out when he comes back.
But yeah, The Bachelor featuring Chris Casey, a new segment. He's gonna hate us when he gets back.
The Bachelor of Pasadena, Maryland. It's not bad.
We are gonna hook you up, Chris.
Just think of the soundtrack for that.
Oh man.
It's gonna be fantastic.
Wheels are turning already.
Well, we'll see when Chris comes back if he agrees to this deal, but that wraps up this week's edition of Week in Review. You can watch this episode and archive episodes online anytime on Facebook, YouTube, or Google Plus by searching Arundel TV. Please tune in again next week for more highlights and news from around the county, and we'll see you next time.